Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a thumbnail and also how to upload a thumbnail, since this is a video that you guys really liked when I did it the first time and you've been really asking me a lot about uploading the thumbnail. So I'm going to be sharing that with you guys in this video, and I really hope this does help you make your thumbnail and upload it. So the app I'm going to be using is called Fonto. That's the only app we're going to be using for making this thumbnail. So I'm going to go into my YouTube folder and go into the app. You can see it there. It has a P with kind of a pencil next to it. Then we're going to click on the camera at the middle at the bottom. And then we're going to click on plain image, or you can choose a photo from your photo library. But you have to make sure the size is 1280 by 720, seeing as though that is the standard size for a YouTube thumbnail. Otherwise, it won't work, or it could be cropped on your video. Then I'm going to select the color. So I'm going to click on pink, and you can choose any color you want. And then I'm going to click on the next block, and I'm going to click another color, and the next one I'm going to make white. Now this is basically to make a gradient, but what you can do is you can only pick one color if you want that, or you can click at the top right. You'll see vertical, horizontal, or it can be blocks, or it can be horizontal blocks, so you can play around with that. But I like to have a nice gradient on my thumbnails or something like that. Then I'm going to click on the export button and click on use to start editing this photo. So when you click on any place on the screen and click on add text, then you can type in whatever you want. So let's choose this video and make a tutorial on how to make a thumbnail for basically this video. So I'm going to click on how to, and I'm going to adjust the font. This app has a lot of pre-installed fonts, and I've also installed a lot of fonts from the internet, from thefont.com. You can go ahead and check out that website. I'll have it linked in the description box below, and they just have a lot of fonts and I use that a lot. So to edit the text, you basically just click on it and a toolbox will pop up. So if you click on style, you can see a bunch of things. You can add a shadow, you can adjust the spacing of the letters and the spacing between the words, and you can also add like a bottom line to your text, so you can underline it if that's something you want to do. So here's an example of just a single line underneath the text. Now what you also can do is you can adjust a background as well. So here you can see all the styles. You can even just add a normal border, or you can add a solid block behind the text. So this is basically just your preference, and it's very easy because you don't even have to add like a rectangle as an overlay. You can just have this option instantly. But anyway, so you can also adjust the color of that. So now I just went ahead and added some more details and changed a few things, but this is just a basic tutorial on how to make a thumbnail. I do have a more in-depth way of how I make my thumbnails. I can have that linked in the description box below for you guys, or in the eye up top, just to show you guys a more in detail way of how I make my thumbnails. But this is just an easy way of how to make a basic thumbnails, the how-tos and things like that. But yeah, I just added some more text. I changed the font of each kind of text just to have some variety on the thumbnail. And I do know I did misspell thumbnail the first time. It's thumbnail without a B, but I forgot the B. So yeah, but now let me show you guys another thing that you can do with the text. So you can click at the bottom and click on create a color pattern. Then you can add different types of colors. So it can be every letter different. Or you can go ahead and go into that again, create a color pattern. Then you can go click on the top right where it says horizontal, and you can also do a gradient on there if you don't want just the gradient on the background, or just a plain background with a gradient on the text. You can also do that. So I did this for every text as well, just to have this kind of look on my text. I don't usually do this, but this is just to show you guys another thing that you can do. So yeah, I really like this. Or you can just have it every letter or something like that. So yeah, a big thing about thumbnails is just going back and changing things, and basically just changing up everything every time, just to make sure you have a variety of ideas, just so you can get that one thumbnail that works for you. Because a thumbnail is really important, because it's the first thing people see when they want to click on your video. It just plays a lot of important roles in actually getting views on your videos, because nobody wants to see a video with a weird thumbnail. But I just created that, and I just went on editing it and changing it, and I finished my editing mistake with thumbnail. But yeah, then I added in this photo that I got off of the internet. I just searched Fonto PNG. I did do a video on how to make a PNG out of any image, so I'll also have the link in the description box below in the eye up top. But yeah, I just edited this. I tilted it a bit. I adjusted the size. So yeah, I just added a photo over my thumbnail, because that's something you can do. They can also add items that's preloaded onto this app. They have shapes, they have different stylings of things that you can put over. You can also add over like speech bubbles or banners, and you can also add over things as kind of like social media lights and things like that you can also put on your thumbnail. These aren't things that I use often, but the shapes are really helpful sometimes. Then I also got this PNG off the internet of my iPhone, and I just put that over because this is how to make a thumbnail and upload that using your iPhone. It's just always a good idea to add a little more unique touches to thumbnails, just to make it more unique than just a bunch of text on a plain image. This just gives it another style and a more interesting look than just plain text on a blank image. So yeah, I just went ahead and did that as well and positioned that wherever I wanted it to be on my thumbnail. So yeah, that is basically what I decided for my thumbnail. You can obviously add more things and make it even prettier, but this is just basically how to do it, and I saved that to my camera roll. Now for how to upload that, I have this app on my phone called YouTube Studio. This is an app for seeing your analytics and editing your descriptions and things like that for your video. Now I went ahead and went in here and I searched for my old video on how to make a thumbnail, just to give you guys an example of a type of video you want to do this on. So you want to go to the video that you want to change the thumbnail or upload the thumbnail on. So if you're doing all this on an iPhone and also uploading on an iPhone, you want to first upload the video on your like YouTube app on your phone, and then you can go to the YouTube Studio app to do all the descriptions and things like that. That's basically what I do. I did a video on how to manage your YouTube channel. I also have that link in the description box below and the cards up top, just to show you guys more in depth of things you can do on your iPhone while managing your YouTube channel. But yeah, so you want to first upload your video, then come to Creator Studio and do the thumbnail, things like that, because they don't give you a option to edit your thumbnail on YouTube apps. You need to have the YouTube Studio app. So here you can see I have the video. You have to click in the top right corner on the pencil, and then you kind of click on edit the thumbnail, and you're going to click on change. So once you've done that, you can go and select the photo that you want. And that's easy as that. Then you can just go ahead and select that photo and save that as the thumbnail on your video. So yeah, that's how I make and upload thumbnails using my iPhone. I hope you guys found this helpful. If there's something that you didn't understand, please leave a comment down below so I can answer you and help you if I can. So yeah, like I said, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below, like I said, any questions you have for me. And subscribe by clicking on the icon on the screen. Click on the playlist for all of my other YouTube tips and tricks videos like editing hacks and things like that. And click on the video to my previously uploaded video. Love you guys so much. Be weird and be proud of it. Bye.